Marisa here. Welcome to House Planted Light. I am just being silly here, but don't you just love to be able to wear plants? Imagine that. That would be interesting. Well, we could wear it in our clothing, some of the things we wear, plant t-shirt, logo there, little earring with a little something with plant. You know how it is. But it would be interesting, right? Anyway, I have here a golden Pothos, and it's a little neglectful. And the vine is very, very long. If you can see, it is about roughly, I think 5 feet or so. 5, maybe 6. Very long, about. And some of the leaves are kind of also gotten a bit leggy, sort of. But this part looks pretty good. Just a little, needs some watering. I just watered it a little. So it needs to be perked up a bit. But the rest of the vine, I may just cut it off. But first, let me try to repot it because it's been in this, not even this pot, this tiny little pot, a little too long. Its roots started to come out in the bottom here. And I had wanted to plant it in this pot, but I never got around to it. This was about, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or so. But I've decided, you know what? It's too big for this pot anyway. So off it goes, away we get rid of that one. And we're going to pot it in. Hold it here in a moment. And this one, a very pretty pot. I will put it in this pot here. Very nice. And I'm going to put it in this nursery pot in here with a little coffee filter, and then I'll put the soil in there, and then I'm going to put the nursery pot in here in a very beautiful decorative pot. I love it. Isn't it beautiful? Very nice, floral. And the reason why I didn't put it in here directly, even though it has a little drainage hole in here, but it's very tiny. I don't know if you can see it. I wonder if you can see it. It's too small to show, but it's like an off to the side, really, really tiny, and to me, it's not enough. Not enough. So it's best to just put it in a nursery pot, so that way I could just take it out, water it, when I need to. I could check the soil, kind of from there in the bottom. So I think that's the best. Anyway, this is my golden Pothos, and it's not very variegated right now. It really is a variegated, Pothos. Where you see you can see a little bit of it. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. But the leaves have become, I guess, green, and that's because it wasn't in the sun really. Well, in bright light too much. And that's what happens with plants that are variegated. They need to be in bright light to maintain their variegation. And so it wasn't. So I'm going to be cutting this down, possibly the long stem here. Make some cutting, throw it in water, and this is kind of nice, so it'll perk up. It has a little growth coming in here, so this is still nice intact. So I'll be doing that. Put it in bright light to get some coloration. This plant can thrive on a little neglect. That is, you can water it a little bit. You can water it kind of a lot, but if you water too much and let the water stay in the bottom, then the leaves start to get kind of yellowish, like these leaves that fell off. You see them? But if you underwater it, then this is what happens. It kind of becomes lethargic. But this is okay with a little bit like this. But if it's too much, and then you start to see the leaves turning brown, then you've gone too far of not watering it enough. But basically, it needs bright light. If you want the variegation, it can be okay in medium and maybe low light, but it really is best in bright light. In the sun, don't do it because the leaves can get burned. Humidity, doesn't really care for it. I mean, it'll be okay in humidity, yes, but it doesn't really require much. Anyway, let me get started with putting it in getting it planted up, and then we can enjoy it. what's been going on with me? Haven't been filming a couple of days from now, past few days. Today I wasn't feeling very well. Well, I was okay. I just I was a bit sore. I mean, sore. Sore. Am I saying it right? Sore. I was a little sore, and a little achy and sore, and that's because I was out yesterday at work helping with the food pantry, and all day got there at 8:30, and all day we were helping to distribute food to families and that are in our program. And it was a long day, and I think the best part of it was that we were hearing a group of people, coming down. I guess coming down the block, and we were hearing shouts and I don't know what they were saying. I think they were singing as well. Anyway, and they got closer and closer to our site. And into the back courtyard they came in, and they had a big banners, and they had a big cake for the staff, and it was just amazing, these heartfelt gratitude that their families were letting us know, how much they appreciated us for being there for them, and even during this pandemic. It was really, really beautiful. One of the ladies baked a cake, a very tasty carrot cake. Oh, it was delicious. Oh, it wasn't too sweet. It was just right. And and it's nice to have little bits of carrots in it, and you can actually see it. Some people don't do it like that, bake it like that. But it was just really amazing. Our program, we were there, I guess, helping. Despite we were closed, to the participant, we was, some of the staff were there still helping, several actually. And each staff come in each day, here and there, and some even come every single day to help out, distributing food, and it's really amazing. We were there for them. And these people that came, the participant came, kind of like a little parade, and thanked us, and it was just beautiful. It really was. And I wish, a lot of the staff were there to see it, to really experience the way, such gratitude that they had. I don't know, it's just beautiful. Anyway, so I was just relaxing today a bit. I feel better. My back was a little bit out, and I knew if I didn't rest, I probably, might get it worse. And I would hate for that to be like, be completely, shut down in a sense. Anyway, it was beautiful. Anyway, I got my plant here planted. I think it looks very nice. I have to water it now. My golden Pothos. I do need to cut it down, so I guess I'll be doing that. Let me water it first, because it is thirsty, pretty thirsty. Let me water it some, and let's see how I'm going to cut it down. So it has this long stem, so that's okay there. And let's see, it's pretty long. I mean, I'd like to leave it on, actually, but unfortunately I let it get a little too dry out, so it lost a lot of its leaves. You see all this empty spots, and then you have these leaves that are no good. So what's the point of leaving it on like that, right? So the best thing is to cut it down, and that's what I'm going to do. Take these leaves off. Just a moment, give me a moment here. All of these, it still has a lot of good pieces, like all this part I might leave it intact. Yeah, I think I will cut this off, and the rest I will cut it down. So this part I'm going to cut it down. Let me see how. This one has a very long root right here, so I'm going to cut it right just below it. So this would be its own cutting. I have a glass water right here, so I'll be doing that. My tiny little scissor, I've already cleaned them up. You should always clean your scissors. You know, disinfect it, that is. I'm going to cut it just below the node, and then I'm going to stick it in the water. Let it grow a little bit more, the root, at least 2 inches or so, to be able to pot it up. And I may pot it up in there anyway. Again, I'm putting it in this glass of water here. Let's see. Next group. Oh, another one. I'm going to cut from here, this piece, because it has a nice little root growing already there. So I will be cutting that and stick it in the water. Hey, me and my little tiny scissors. And into the water it goes. All these extra little pieces you don't need because nothing's going to grow from it. And it's very important, you need to have the node in order to grow. In case you didn't know that. I'm sure many of you do know. Let's see, we'll take these off. I don't need that. Let's see, what can I cut from here? Well, I guess I will cut this from here. I will cut it from here. And into the water it goes. And into the water it goes. Here's another group. Let's see, how long should I do this one? I suppose I will do it from long enough. Okay, from there. They have at least 1, 2, maybe 3 leaves, you know. Well, I'm going to cut the bottom leaf on this one because I want to, because I can't just put it in the water like that, so it'll just, you know, dry up anyway. So we'll put it in there. You know, it really is nice to be appreciated. It's just makes all the work that you do sometime well worth it, you know. And here's another one. This one has a nice kind of a long root, so we'll do that. Cut it from up below it and into the water. But yeah, it really is a beautiful thing to be, you know, appreciated. And I wish more and more people would really show appreciation to all the people that are really out there, all the service people, the essential workers. And I know they've been around, you know, people have been doing that, giving them gratitudes. A lot of them really have been out there, you know, more than what I do, actually. And this one has no leaf, but I'm going to stick it in there. This is the bottom part. I'm going to make sure I put it there. And since that's the bottom part, this part, I'm going to leave it a little bit long so I will know that it belongs in the bottom. While this top part, I'm just going to take the top off up to where the node is. That way I will know that that's the top. In case for some reason this comes out of here and it gets mixed up, you know, I don't want it to grow all crazy. But it will grow leaves. It'll take a little longer, but it will grow leaves. This is what I'm left with. I'm still cutting more. Let's see, I will cut a yep, chopping it off, gotta do that. So as I was saying, if you know of anybody essential workers out there that have been out there working during this pandemic, please thank them. Really, I mean, a lot of people, wow, sometimes some people really are out there and I don't know, such high risk, you know. Very nice. Yeah, kind of like a little bouquet. It's gonna perk up a little, very nicely. Anyway, I had hoped to put in some cuttings in here. Let me check one moment for one of my propagation stuff. Just a moment. I may have a cutting to put in there. Let's see. This is an old. This is, I don't know how long ago. Do I have it? Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do. This one is ready to go in there. I'd like to bush it out. Look, see, that's about. This one's very long, 2 inches. I guess it's about 2 inches. So this definitely is ready to go in there. What about these over here? You know what? Kind of ready. You think so? Look. Not exactly 2 inches. Well, maybe it is. I think it will survive. Shall I put it in there? I think I am. I think I'm gonna plant this one by itself in a pot. Yeah, that one I think I am going to. What's this other one? I have something else here. What is this? Oh, I have another piece, but not the root's not long enough yet. Not yet. So this one is going to be for another planting, or maybe I'll put it in this one right now. I meant to make this video a little short, but you know what? What the heck? I'll continue. You know, if you don't like it long, okay, I'm sorry. I know my videos aren't all that great. I'm sorry for that. But I've decided I am going to continue to make videos. And hopefully I will get better eventually. Know all the technologies. Finally get a computer one day. One day soon, hopefully. I like to be able to go into the stores and check it out, you know, what they have. Rather than ordering, you know, online. I don't like all that ordering online like that. Not for everything anyway. Shall I put this in here? Yes, I am. I am going to put that one in here on this side to give it a fullness, a little bit of fullness. Let's see if I could put my finger in there. Put my finger in there. There we go. And it will look very nice. There we go. I do this a lot. Propagate, and I just enjoy my little plant. It's evening now, and I'm feeling better from, you know, I had a respite today in bed earlier in the morning, a little longer. Got up in the afternoon, early afternoon finally. Helped take care of the baby, my grandbaby that came by, and I'm gonna pot this up. See, this looks better already. It already looks a little much more fuller with the extra little piece. It's gonna grow nicely. It will perk up. Let's put in some soil in this one. I'm gonna plant up a small one there. Okay? Yeah. Like I was saying, it took a couple of days of not filming. Let's see. Where's that piece? Right here, in front of my face. Don't you just hate that? You know, you're doing something, and you're looking, and you pass by, it's right in front of your face, and for some reason you're blind, you don't see it until you go over it a second time, maybe even a third time, because sometimes the second time you still don't see it. It happens, I guess. Does that mean we're crazy? Who knows? I am not crazy. Yes, I am sometimes. I think we're all a little crazy sometimes. You know, you have to sometimes be a little crazy. Now, if you really are crazy for real, then and you really need some help, oh, that's different. But I think a little craziness is a little healthy, so long as you know where you stand. Already looks very nice, and you know what? I have a pot right here, and there we go. Nice little pot already. You know how many Pothos I have? I have this one. See this one? I have Pothos. Look at this one. Already growing. I have, I don't know how many. Okay, let's see if I can grab the few that are here. I have this one. This one's much more variegated because I had it in this bright light. So it's getting there. It's changing. What else? I have a few more. I have a huge one over there. Another time I'll show you. Well, not right now. You know, and I have to. Eventually, I just give them away because I can't keep them all. It's too much to have. You know, especially big plants. I live in an apartment, and it's too much to have a big plate. The little thing is going here, twisting. Anyway, let me just water this down and I guess end this video because it's getting too long. Originally it was supposed to be about 5 minutes or so, but it wound up being a little longer. Anyway, I guess that's all for now. My two plants that I potted up, and then this one that I'm rooting in water. It will take roughly a month or so, and hopefully, I guess in 2 months maybe I should say 3 months to be safe. I should say 3 months. The root would be long enough for me to pot them up, and then let's see which one I'm going to be giving away, because I have to give them away to my, I guess, friends, co-workers, or whoever, you know. Well, I shouldn't say whoever, but actually I should start selling them. Quite honestly. People have been telling me that to do that. I even had a coworker that came to me, how much for your plants? How much for your plants? I gotta buy some. And because I tend to have a lot of plants at work. I had about 50 of them at work, and when, well, I don't know if it was exactly 50, but it was close to 50. They weren't big. They were mostly small cutting that I bought from here, or people have brought in from participants, from couple, I think a couple of staff have brought in extra plants and gave me them. Some couple of staff gave me plants for me to nurse them back to health. So word got around that I am pretty good with plants, I guess. I am no expert. I'm still learning, and I just enjoy it. It's just a joy to be surrounded by plants. Yeah, I would love to turn this apartment into just plant haven everywhere, just like that lady, Summer Rain. She's from Brooklyn, and her whole apartment, she lives in the apartment, and had loaded with plants everywhere. I guess if I was living by myself, I'd be doing the same thing, maybe. But I can't do that right now. But I do have a lot. They're a little bit smaller. They're not too big. You know, some are big, but I have to maintain it kind of small. That's why I tend to cut down my pothos and things like that to maintain it, you know, a manageable size. Anyway, I guess that's all. Rambling on too much. I guess I'm getting used to talking to these things. This video thing. I'm not really much of a talker. I started doing this video mainly so that I can kind of become a bit more expressive, verbally, that is. I am very expressive when it comes to writing. I'm pretty good at that, and write stories, when I write letters to people, if such thing exists, because these days people don't like to write letters, but I still do. I enjoy doing them. And when I do emails also, oh, forget it, very long, extensive emails, but people don't like that. What can I say? Anyway, I guess I will get better with the videos, so bear with me. Thank you for those that have subscribed, and let's see, get better eventually. All right, bear with me. Thank you, and good night. Ciao, adios.